Previously on The Ultimate Fighter.
Pick it up.
Team Couture won the challenge.
Yeah.
And Josh Rafferty called Diego Sanchez into the octagon. Josh's skills were mismatched against Diego's ground and pound, and he tapped out in the first round. Team Liddell's problems with Sam came to a head as everyone grew tired of his attitude.
You're politicians, man.
No, I am not.
You.
Only 9 fighters are still in the game, sharpening their skills and preparing for battle. Who will survive and become the Ultimate Fighter?
Josh definitely looked hopeless out there. He looked like he didn't want to be there. He looked kind of, like, I'm going to get my ass kicked. And basically, that's what happened.
Josh was circling, trying to stay away from Diego's takedown, but he ended up circling and getting pushed up against the fence. And that's when Diego came in for the takedown.
I figured Diego would go for a submission. That's Josh's weakness. But he wanted to just pound him, I guess. He really pounded him more than he probably needed to get the win. He pounded him hard.
I know Josh and Diego are good friends, and it really hurt Diego to punch him in the face about 100 times.
Josh did his best to cover up, and to his credit, he hung in there for a while. I actually thought the referee was going to jump in and stop it. Josh was still covering up and defending. He turned to his stomach, which is fatal against a good ground specialist, and Diego secured the choke.
Fight the choke.
He gave me his back, and I sunk in my rear naked choke. It's my favorite way to win a fight. I'm to sleep. Finish the fight like a professional would. I'm gonna go in there to punish you on the ground. I'm gonna go in there to choke you out, take you out, finish the fight.
In the end, Josh actually didn't suffer as much damage as I thought he would have. I thought his jaw would be broken, maybe a busted eye socket, but, he just seemed to have some bruises, which is normal.
I feel that I'm the best out there, and I'm not gonna let a friendship get between me and showing the world that I'm the best. After the fight, Deanna called us all in for a meeting in the gym.
Once again, Team Couture has 1 guy, Team Liddell has 3 in the middleweight division. You have to give up another fighter.
You're not gonna give me any time to think about it, are you? I don't know. I didn't know what was going on. They asked me to stay here. I come out, and then they usually, before that, they'd give me time to think about who I was going to give up, because I knew I had to give someone up. I wasn't sure. Who would help me out here? I guess I'm gonna send Kenny, Florian. Kenny, glad to have you on. Thank you. I hated giving him away. I love that kid. That kid's great. He's tough, trains hard. I like watching him fight.
I was pretty sure it was going to be me that would go over to Team Couture. I'm obviously a lighter guy. You know, I'm really a true 155er. I was fine with the decision. I totally understood the decision, and I'm happy with it. You always have to look at the positive things of everything.
All right. Now we're even. Have a good day, guys.
I'm actually very happy to have Kenny on our team.
Now I have two.
Yeah.
Kenny, I think from day one has had a pretty good attitude, and I think in some ways he's been overlooked a little bit.
Good to go.
Glad you're here. Thank you very much. I'm not going to put you on the spot. What the other team was doing doesn't really matter to me. What you tell these guys is your business, but I'm not going to ask you any of those questions. So we'll just train.
All right.
Here tomorrow morning.
We're all kind of feeling like a significant part of our team is now gone.
And then there were 4.
Oh, you are not going to do it like that.
The mood in the house is definitely a little up in the air. People no longer give a damn. I know me, I really don't care. Like, you know, there's less than 2 weeks left. I'm going to have to fight someone again, and it doesn't even matter. It's not a secret anymore. It's kind of a carefree attitude. We're all hanging out in there. Chris and Diego probably have to fight, and they're telling stories and drinking wheatgrass together. It's more fun, I think. A little of the stress is out.
That is better than a shot of whiskey. Do it to you, dude, I'm telling you.
Everybody's kind of on the same page. Seems like everybody's kind of friends. There isn't like the big blue team, green team. Everybody kind of, you know, hangs out together a little bit more. Everybody's getting along fine, it seems like.
I'm looking forward to my first Randy Couture training session. Originally, I wanted to be on Randy's team because I wanted to learn the Greco-Roman wrestling. That was a part of my game that needed improvement. I'm really pumped up to learn techniques that he has.
Same time I want to pound here. Back up a little bit, let him fall into the hole.
Mirrored side, mirrored leg, same leg.
Again.
Kenny, at this point, is meshed in very well, and I think more importantly, Chris and Kenny are sharing some technique. They're learning some things from each other that they both kind of appreciate and respect.
Originally, I think the guys on Team Liddell, we were all kind of looking forward to being able to fight Chris Lieben, and now I've kind of got to know him a little bit better, and you know, I've started to like him, you know, and he's a good guy.
That's funny.
Tonight is a day I've been looking forward to for probably a month. We get to actually watch the UFC on a TV.
Look at that! Hey!
That's pretty badass, I must say.
I like spilled water and there. I didn't even know.
Dude, we've been locked in a house for well over a month now, a month and a half, and press a button, a big screen TV comes up from the ground.
Hey, nice TV.
Cable's hooked up and everything. In a way, I felt cheated.
Watching UFC 50 with Chuck and Randy, you hear like their critiques.
Yeah.
And their coaching and them celebrating and getting excited, and they're just like the rest of us when they watch fights. pretty neat, you know, because you got to think they know these guys or they fought these guys.
UFC President Dana White. Dana, first of all, we've talked before about... Here comes our plug.
At UFC 50, we were there doing the show, and in the middle of the show, the guys called in, and I talked to Josh Koscheck and Chris Lieben, and we were basically just talking about the fights.
What's up, dude?
Woo, how about Tanner?
Is that crazy?
That was crazy.
How about that? He was my armbar.
Oh, what was that 1 second?
Unbelievable, dude.
I would like to think that watching the fights that night inspired them. I mean, that's really why they're here. That's where they want to be, and they want to be fighting on the pay-per-view and be marquee guys that are, you know, on the poster and selling tickets and selling pay-per-views. It's definitely the goal.
That was an awesome fight.
I want to win the challenge so I can pick who I fight. I'm ready to fight, it's time to fight, just time to fight. You know, that's all there is to it. It's the only thing that's going to cheer me up at this point is getting to fight.
I think everybody that hasn't fought yet is very anxious to get in the octagon and get some ring time in.
Hey guys, this is a light heavyweight challenge called Save Your Coach. Here's how it works. There's 2 dunk tanks, as you can see in front of us. One for Team Couture, one for Team Liddell. In the stairwell, there are 30 cases of UFC water per team. One at a time, each team member must retrieve 1 case of water until all 30 cases of water are placed in front of your team's dunk tank. The winning team will choose which light heavyweight from Team Couture and which light heavyweight from Team Liddell will have to fight to avoid elimination. The winning team not only gets to save their coach from being dunked, but gets to dunk the coach from the opposing team. Good luck. Ready? Set!
Go, go, go! Go! Cut it, cut it, cut it! Yeah, Alex! Dab! Dab! Sam, you gotta go. Pick it up. Wait till you cross. Go, Sam! Come on, buddy. Really, Sam! Come on, Sam! Come on, Sam! You're catching him!
Didn't realize where we were at. And I knew we had 1 more to go, and I thought they had 1 more to go as well. And when I slid out, it released and went off, and I was like, I thought it happened by accident. I didn't even see Sam pushing the button over there.
Chuck said, hey, Forrest, I'm going to beat the living bejesus out of you if I get wet today. So I was burning, I was pushing myself, felt pretty good, and then I won, which was awesome.
Give me some, Forrest. Give me some.
Forrest was an animal. He's the reason why they won the challenge today for the light heavyweights.
I didn't feel like for all the effort that I put into this and all the work that I put in to make us win, which was 50% of the work, I don't feel like I got enough credit for my work.
Congratulations, Team Liddell, you won the challenge. Team Liddell now has until sundown to decide which light heavyweight from Team Couture and which light heavyweight from Team Liddell will have to fight to avoid elimination. Remember, the loser will be eliminated. Choose wisely.
So it breaks down like this. Stefan's their best fighter. Zwick's their second best fighter. Alex is not their best fighter. Me or Sam should fight Alex. I'd like to fight Alex.
I'd like to fight Alex too.
I thought I did a better job of the challenge.
Yeah?
Well,
I thought it was my idea that won the challenge, so in the end, that brought us through.
What the are you talking about? What idea?
Your idea to make him do more work than you.
No, my idea to start bringing those earlier boxes in so we could get a lead.
The early, so he could go to the long ones.
Today's challenge, Sam, unbeknownst to me, starts taking the water from the top. And then he had the audacity to say, well, you know, it was my idea, my thinking that caused us to win the challenge.
He won the challenge for us, man. Come on.
I feel like I should be the one who they let step in the ring to go ahead and fight to represent the team. If for no other reason, just because I wanted to be in the Final Four, because I made it there by fighting to get there.
I promised him if we won this challenge, he could fight. Same thing I told you. I told you I'd give you another 4 days to cut weight.
It just seems to me Sam's playing everybody on our team and trying to get the easiest fights and stay around as long as possible, which, if you think about it, that's what we all should be trying to do. But, you know, I just feel that I've been working hard and it's my time, you know, let me fight. Keep my hands up, don't get knocked out, and I can't lose, you know.
Now, if you get your ass kicked, we're gonna be pissed.
No, you guys, if I lose, when I leave the ring, I will just come straight to the mat and all of you will just beat the out of me. Just at the same time. You know, Chuck too, what the hell?
All right, sweet. Perfect. We're all winners. Okay, go figure. I get to speak because Dana's gone. So anyway, weigh-ins tomorrow and fight the next day. I'll kick the rest off to Forrest here.
I'm gonna fight Alex Schoenhauer here. I think he's the weakest link on the green team, and he's gonna have every opportunity to prove me wrong. You know, it's nothing personal. I think the other two guys are better than you, and got 10 or 15 minutes to show me I'm wrong.
Weigh-ins are at 4, fights at 4, so we gotta fight.
Forrest said that he saw me as the weak link of the team. That's fine, you know, let him think that. My game has been improving since day one. I'm gonna go in there and take it to him, and I'm just gonna see what happens.
Someone messing with me? Did someone go steal them? We had some supplements picked up for us. I dropped them right into my bag. Kenny goes, oh, you bring the supplements in? Can I get a bottle? Oh, sure, no problem. Let's go upstairs. Go upstairs. They're not in my bag. They're missing.
Somebody took it, bro. They didn't fall out of your bag. Someone had to take it.
I want to get to the bottom of this. So we started searching through people's things, you know? Searched everywhere. Supplements were nowhere to be found.
Nothing to hide.
Went downstairs to search Sam's stuff. So Sam's like, okay, I have nothing to hide. Open up the first suitcase, and sure enough, no supplements in there. But I noticed an abundance of hats, abundance of rash guards, abundance of sweatshirts, and started thinking, geez, he's got a lot of things. I know people were missing hats and sweatshirts, including myself.
See what's in this one, Sam? This one right here.
Diego caught on to that. He goes, wait, Sam, open that other suitcase now. And voila.
These are the caps I got from Dana that I grabbed from inside.
Oh, you got one?
Whoa.
Yeah, I got a ton of these, dude.
I'm missing one.
I missed one of these too.
Dude, these
How the heck do you got 5 beanies, dude?
I got those from Richie's box inside his room.
What do you know? He has 5 beanies. 3 guys in the house are missing their beanies. He has 4 hats. 3 guys in the house are missing their hats. Now, come on. I can't say that that's my stuff, that's in his bag, but all I could say is that I'm missing the same exact stuff, and it didn't just grow some legs and walk out of here.
You got 4 regular hats and 5 beanies?
I grabbed all of these from Richie's box inside his office. As you can see, none of them have been worn.
They just said you could have 5 beanies?
No, I just continually grabbed them. I continually asked if I could have them, and I took them. As long as Pete was saying it was okay. You can check with Pete.
Pete's not in charge of these, dude.
Diego and Stefan, they start questioning me about my hats and my sweaters and my clothing that I've acquired over this long period of time from the office, which I was under the impression was there for us.
Sure would be nice to have a beanie.
Taking those back for the family, guys. That's why I grabbed them in the first place.
Putting everything together, it's just, a lot of us are missing things, and I don't know if he stole them exactly from us per se, but they could be accounted for in Sam's bag.
You know, 1 second it's in your bag, the next second's in it, you know, it's gone. Sam's a thief. Sam is supposed to be this nice, rich, little spoiled brat kid with 10 degrees, but he's a punk.
I mean, you can, like I said, you guys won't know.
We did! And the reason I didn't say I have extras or give them out is because I got those from the gym. I did not get them from the guys. And I was intending to use those extras that I had as gifts.
Why do you have different size sweatshirts?
You guys wrong.
I got 2 from my sisters.
I have 4 brothers and 1 sister. I got 100 cousins. You know, I'm not taking extra stuff for them. You know, it's crazy. I don't get that. You know, do you justify because you have 2 sisters, you can steal stuff?
I think there's a thief in the house. I'm not pointing any fingers.
It's not fair. It's dishonest. It's greedy. It's slimy. And that's Sam Hoger, I guess.
But don't call me a thief, because I'm not a thief, first of all. And I don't appreciate being called a thief. That's a personal insult.
I didn't call you a thief.
No, whoever is. No, because I think Koscheck here was the one who was saying it, weren't you?
Yeah, I said it.
So, hey, I'm just telling you, I don't appreciate that.
Whatever, dude.
I am no thief. That is for certain. I'm no liar. And I cannot believe I was attacked with that. That's such crap. That is such bull. That is
Sam, he bugs the shit out of me. He stole stuff from me, and there's nothing more than I hate than a thief. Stuff just keeps disappearing, and Sam just happens to be popping up with stuff.
Stuff was just missing around the house, and he said that you gave it to him.
Nope. I've never given anybody permission to come to my office and take anything out of here, especially you fighters.
Sam, on top of everything, is more than a thief. I think he's a lie and a cheat and a con.
You just said he didn't give no one anybody. Nobody was allowed to get that stuff.
No, whenever there was extra stuff in the back, that's where I went.
I think you freaking took that from us.
No, I didn't.
And technically, check, I don't want to roll with him. I don't want to train with him. I think he's a thief and a liar.
I'm not, dude. That's bull.
You don't have to worry about me accusing you stuff. I don't accuse people of stuff without proof.
Okay. At this point, my bad, Jeremiah. I think it's Big Pete.
Okay. That's the way we'll take it.
The impression that I had received and gotten was that most of that stuff was there for us to take. But to accuse me of stealing somebody else's stuff is really low.
For Sam to say that, you know, he was given authority to take those items is a bunch of bull. Myself and Chris Leben approached Peter Welch and asked him, did you give Sam authority at any point to take any extra clothing?
First of all, it's not my
That's not your job.
Yeah.
It's not my job, and it's not my stuff. What do I have to do?
You're going to give him 30? Yeah, that's what I said.
I think that Sam stole this stuff because he's a greedy person. I don't think he wants to be a fighter. I think he's here to get some free stuff and to be on TV, and I think that's bull. And I think there's other people that perhaps should still be here instead of him.
who were on the green team that were talking to me are all of a sudden not talking to me, and that's fine. I'd rather be on my own than have to deal with other people who'd stab me in the back, especially when I haven't done anything.
Sam, so yesterday you said Richard and Peter would vouch for you, and they didn't.
What he
So
did say.
how do you explain that?
What he did say is there was extra.
No, he didn't.
That's what he said to me.
If people are missing hats and sweatshirts and rash guards or whatever the hell it is, and you have it locked up in your suitcase, and there are people who are missing stuff, okay?
I'm missing
To me,
stuff too.
That's wrong.
Let me go ahead and
To me,
complain too.
that's
I'm missing
wrong.
stuff too.
What are you missing?
Could you be missing anything?
What are you missing,
You
Sam?
got
You got a locked up suitcase. You bring everything in your locked up suitcase. That's what you just said.
I don't even need to explain this shit. Why
No.
explain
You really
this?
don't. But my point is, at the end of the day, Sam, the truth is going to come out
it's all
about the NO2. The truth is going to come about the clothes.
about the clothes and everything. And you know, I can't wait till it
someone's
does.
going to look like an ass.
Exactly. You know what's the worst part about this, dude? I know there's been other people who've come through here too, and all of a sudden it always seems to boil down to me every single time. You know, I don't know you any explanation.
I think you guys are just misunderstanding each other. You guys should just go and hug and make up. How about that, Sam? You should just guys go sit down and solve this. I'm sick of hearing about it.
I walked in the office before and kind of scrounged for shit.
Oh, but I don't care, you know, if it's someone's toothpick. No one should be taking anything from anybody. That's true.
Things a lie. Everything he's saying is a damn lie.
I'm originally from Argentina, Patagonia. I used to be a bar fighter every weekend until I learned about mixed martial arts, and that changed me, made me a better person, made me want to be a competitor in the ring.
I'd love to see you come out, set him up, and take him down, and keep taking him down. And either follow through to the clinch and take him down, or follow through with the shot and take him down, or get the hell back out.
Nicknaming Alex Easy Tappins when they sent him over to my team because they tapped him out in practice all the time. After working out with him, didn't feel like that was the case.
You can't really control what he's going to do, so spending a lot of energy worrying about what he's going to do is a waste of time. Just figure out what you want to do to him.
And I love being the underdog. Forrest is going to be surprised when we step in there. Randy's worked with me on a bunch of different aspects of my ground game. You know, I'm ready to get in that octagon and take it to him.
Alex is a gamer. When it's competition time, he really takes it up a notch. I think Forrest is going to be surprised.
Feel that? I hope you felt it. I sure as hell did.
Breaking the coach.
I'm telling you right now, get ready to go, because he's going to come out with guns blazing, freaking all fired up and want to freaking blow you out of the water. All you got to do is weather that storm.
Forrest is a bit of a goofball, and he has a kind of a wide open, almost to the point of being reckless style. Alex is a little more methodical, and I expect that he's going to come out and they're going to have a pretty good clash.
He comes into those positions we worked on, you know what to do. Just react, right?
Forrest probably is not going to tap out easy. I guess last fight he got an arm broken and he ended up knocking out the guy with his good arm. The guy is kind of crazy and he doesn't like to lose.
In this fight, I need to win. Preferably in less than 10 minutes so I can get $5,000. Get the surgery on my arm, you know, make up for my last fight. 13 months since my last fight. A little ring rust, but I feel like I can go in there and fight a skilled fight.
Forrest really wants to fight. You know, he said he came here to fight and he wants to get in there and fight. That's the kind of guys I like. You know, you're here to fight. You know, let's fight.
Back.
You keep doing that funk move.
Around the front, yeah.
You know, you keep going this funk move.
Yeah.
Stick to the wizard. Yeah. Pop it.
As far as Alex tapping me out, if he catches a joint and it's between me tapping or me not walking for 3 months, yeah, I'll tap my little heart out.
All right, whoever gets undressed first can weigh first.
I picked Alex because I felt he was the weakest link. You know, it's not a jab at him. Like I said, you know, if I'm wrong, he's going to get an opportunity to prove me wrong.
205.
Forrest called me out and the way he called me out isn't, I don't appreciate it. So yeah, I'm gonna go in there and take it to him and make him think differently about it. And then, so when the fight's over, he's gonna respect me more as a fighter, where now he probably doesn't respect me as a fighter.
Also 205. Thank you very much, man.
Got a fight, gentlemen. Okay.
When I found out that Sam was stealing, I was upset. I stood up for him when things were being done against him, and now that he was the one doing things behind people's back. And I felt that the right thing to do was to speak to him about that.
And all I can say is by making reparations, you will gain respect.
But like I have said before, I went into the office right over there.
I've heard your excuses. I've heard your explanations. They're still wrong.
What are you doing, Sam? Dragging other people into your
I'm not trying to drag you guys into it.
Well, what are you trying to bring people into it? Say you got permission from us.
Well, when you've been in there, I simply asked,
What the does that office have to do with me?
Nothing.
First of all right, so don't put me into it. All right, get it straight. You got caught with fess up to it.
No. And I'll tell you straight out. Every time...
You didn't, though.
You didn't, because I'm hearing it secondhand. It ain't right.
You made some mistakes, man. You need to make reparations. I didn't want to look like a chump. Like I had supported someone that was now stealing from other people in the house. People that he's been with for 2 months, he's stealing from people that are trying to be his friend.
Every time somebody badmouthed you, I said that's not right. But if you're doing that's not right, I'm gonna say that ain't right.
And you know what? I agree.
All right.
It seemed like old Nate wanted to drive the issue home. The funny thing is, I was already intending to do the right thing. It felt like I was in the middle of a witch hunt. So I'm gonna do what I have to straighten that out. Everybody, for the most part, went into that office and took some of the extra rash guards or hats. So when Richie today said that no one had authorization to grab any of the extra stuff out of those boxes, I decided I'd be the first one to admit that in that case I was wrong.
Hey, I got an announcement to make in the living room.
In what?
In the living room. You're quitting? No, I got it. If you guys can gather everybody quickly, could you give me a minute break?
Senator Sam, and it's just like a senator or a politician to deny until the evidence becomes so overwhelming against you and everyone's against you, and then go and admit this much.
No, it's still missing.
Wait, where's Diego at? Diego?
Okay, this will be everybody. Go ahead.
Guys, I've always been told it takes a man to admit when he's wrong, and I was wrong. I apologize for grabbing all that stuff at the gym. Today I was told they did not have the authority to give that to me, and I was told that I was wrong in taking it. I put it all in here. If there's anything in here that you guys think is yours or believe is yours that I may have picked up there, you're more than welcome to go ahead and have at it. Anything that's left over tomorrow, I'm going to take to the gym. I'm going to put over there in the corner. I'm real sorry, guys, for this whole confusion and this mess that has happened because of my...
Greediness?
No, greediness. Again, I'm sorry. I hope it's accepted. So...
I'll be completely honest. That apology was an apology for the confusion. Everybody grabbed some swag. The only difference was I grabbed a little more.
Sam did save some face tonight. However, he didn't admit that he took that stuff without authority. He said there was a miscommunication, there was confusion.
Are you gonna have any of this or no?
No. No.
Seeing him embarrassed and upset like that gave me some type of satisfaction. However, it would have been nice to really get a 100% complete admission to what he did.
I'd say these guys are not men of honor. Men of honor would have stood up along with me and said, you know what? I took some stuff too. Someone who, when they see wrong, admits it. These guys are not those men. Now, I'm just going to go on to finish this competition.
Pretty mellow guy till I step in the ring. When I step in the ring, things change. You know, it's me or him. It's a war.
Deep breath. Good.
Forrest thinks it's going to be a walk in the park for him, but it's not going to be an easy fight for him. He's going to have to work for it.
The guy I'm fighting, I never worry about his head and his motivation. Me, I'm fighting because it's fun. And it is that primal buzz, You just feel animalistic. I've trained with Alex a lot, and I have a gauge of what I think he's got, but when he gets in that ring, he might have Tito Ortiz's strength all of a sudden and start slamming me on my head. Until I get in there and I see what he's got, I don't know what he's got.
I'm going to go in there, take it to him, knock him out, submit him, choke him out, whatever I need to do. Put my elbows into his face. I'm going to do whatever it takes, $5 grand's $5 grand.
10 minutes. Any questions? Okay, thanks. Good luck.
Thanks, sir.
Forrest, that kid's a workhorse. He's got good stand-up, his ground is good, he's a well-rounded fighter. He's a little nutty. He's in phenomenal shape. I think Alex Schonauer is going to be in trouble. Alex comes out, and Alex looks like a different person than the Alex I saw, and it was on our team and we trained with. He looked possessed, and I was a little nervous because of the fact that Forrest hasn't fought in a while, and Alex was kind of looked like a psycho out there.
All right, gentlemen, you know the rules. 2 5-minute rounds. If the judges scored a draw at the end of the 2 rounds, we go to final victory. That last round will decide who the winner is. Good luck.
Come on, Alex, all you. Keep it on.
Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to fight? Let's do it.
That boy. All right, here's Alex. Let's go. Nice, Alex. Nice. Where's your knee there? Nice. Hands up, Alex. Hands up. Nice punches. Keep circling. Nice, Alex. Nice. Alex. Let's go. Keep breathing. Your hands up, Alex. Hands. Nice. Keep coming. Watch the knee. 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 Nice. Watch your knee. Beautiful. Nice. That's awesome, dude. Here. Throw some elbows there, look through your mouth. And the hip. Get the half up. Go, open up.
All right, come on.
I'm really shocked at how the fight went. Alex came out with a barrage of punches and was just letting his hands go. He caught Forrest a few times and even cut him. It was a smart game plan. That's exactly what he needed to do.
What was most impressive was the way he did compete against Forrest. He went out and he shocked Forrest. I don't think he expected Alex to be aggressive and to come after him. Alex got Forrest off guard a little bit. Alex, he's not afraid to strike. He gets out there and goes after it. But when he gets on the ground, he just didn't have enough skills there yet.
It was a good fight. Forrest got the takedown on me, and I just didn't fight it strong enough. And when I was down on the bottom, I tried to come out a couple times. I was taking pretty hard shots, and I just couldn't get out.
Once Forrest regained his composure, took his time, got him down to the ground, got side control, then mounted him, and then it was over after that. He started raining punches down on him. There's been a couple of guys that have fought here that pretty much knew they were outclassed and kind of just rolled with it. Alex didn't. Alex came out and said, you know, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out swinging. And everybody respects that.
Winner, Forrest Griffin, tap out punches.
You don't see too many guys come in a situation like this and beat the hell out of each other and then pick each other up and give each other a hug and shake hands, and, you know, they're still buddies. And Forrest definitely epitomizes that attitude of mixed martial arts. He's a gamer.
Next time, circle. Next time. Welcome to the UFC, Alex.
Alex Schonauer, he showed Forrest that at this level, you're going to be a tough guy, you're going to be a true warrior. And he brought that game out there. And in turn, he also made Forrest bring his game, but showed the determination that these two warriors had in their hearts to meet in the ring and leave it all on the line so that one person would walk away with the victory.
Head up, Alex.
You know, I'm going to miss more of the green team, Randy Couture and Nate and all the guys on the green team. I'm taking everything from this experience. This is one of the greatest experiences I've ever, you know, had the opportunity to come here and train with the best, Randy Couture and Chuck Liddell. What the I think if he asks Forrest now about me being the weakest link, I think he'll think differently about it.
Alex,
yo. Thanks, man. Good fight. Only happens once in a lifetime, and I was lucky enough to be part of it. But I'll just learn from it, come back stronger, and go at it again.
We get sent in by ambulance? We got Forrest, he has a cut, and it's in a bad place. He has one right here across the eyebrow. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We'll get it stitched up, and we'll see how it looks next week.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Okay. Let's do that.
I'm pretty sure it's not good for Forrest right now, and I don't think the Nevada State Athletic Commission is going to let him fight. But I don't know. I'm pulling for him. I really feel bad if he's got to leave and not get this opportunity because of a little cut on his eyebrow.
On the next episode of The Ultimate Fighter, the semifinals are set, and the 8 remaining fighters prepare to wage war. But Dana announces that the rules have changed.
You know, how do I feel? It sucks.
Forrest's cut becomes a problem, and his future in the competition is in doubt.
I'm just really hoping that I can fight.
Who will make it to the finals and become the next Ultimate Fighter?